Hey, we're Romes, and we're hanging out with Rob on Front Row Live.
I want to know how you guys went from Ireland to Toronto. How did that come about?
Well, this is my brother Nick. We moved to Ireland at a very young age, and with my family, and met these guys in high school over in Ireland, and just started making music together.
Right.
And the time was right, and we just felt we wanted to make a move, and decided to move to Toronto about 5 years ago.
Okay. And then that was a big move, obviously. You guys are doing the music, and you guys got connected with Wizkid Management. That's not a small management company. So how did that happen for you guys?
Well, we were on the road with a Canadian artist called Lights, and a friend of Ryan's was at one of the gigs, and she told Ryan. Ryan is the head of Wizkid.
The one that's always hiding behind the email, because I have yet to meet him.
It was just through word of mouth, essentially. Like she raved about us, and eventually it got through.
Okay. EP just dropped recently, Believe EP. You guys worked with Tony Hoffer on this one. What was it like working with Tony in the studio?
It was a pretty unreal experience. I mean, from day one, we just got on with him so well. The guy's a total pro. Like, he's a wizard in the studio. Just dialing in the sounds. He had, the vision of everything with us in his head for every instrument, every part. And so it was a treat, really. Yeah, absolute treat to work with him. Such a nice guy.
Now, working on the tracks, what was the first track that you guys wrote with him, and how different is it from the beginning stage to the final stage of the track?
I feel like we did most of the big changes from the demos to how the songs actually sounded. A lot of that work was actually done in pre-production.
Okay.
So we spent around a week kind of chopping up songs, and Tony was like throwing out ideas and stuff. I think the first song in the EP that we might have worked with Tony was probably the song Trying to Be, I'd say.
Okay.
And we didn't change too much, but just a couple little things here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now with this producer, I mean, every producer likes to put the artist in an uncomfortable space in order to get the kind of sound that he himself envisions before you guys actually see what he means. So did that happen to you guys, and if so, how did that happen?
He did, in a quite unusual way. He would turn in LA when it's 30 degrees outside. He would turn on the heating to make it hot.
Watch a lot of Robert Palmer videos, which made us feel pretty uncomfortable. Yeah.
He was welcoming in pretty much everything that we did, though. He made us feel comfortable in everything. So I mean, it was, other than the heat, it was brilliant. It was an amazing experience.
What is it about him that you guys wanted to work with him, though? I'm sure you guys looked at a lot of other producers.
Yeah, the thing that I think sold us was when we were looking at a bunch of different producers for the EP, and he pretty much hit up us and our manager the day after we sent the demos to him, really excited about them. And so we knew right then and there, if the producer is as excited as we are about recording the tracks, then it's the right fit. And so we pulled the trigger then and made it happen. Yeah.
All right, and you guys came out with this 4-song EP. Believe is the lead track for it. What is it about Believe that you guys wanted that to be the first listen of Rome's?
I feel like just the energy and the feel of it is just such a great first introduction. It's a bit one of our heavier songs. It's also just got a great message behind it as well. We've been in bands together for years and years, but I feel like when we wrote Believe, it was a big turning point for us moving forward as Rome's, and just realizing that this band was legit, And I feel like because it was so important for us, it was important for that to be people's first impression too,
Right. And with the audience out there, obviously this is the second show that you guys have done here in the States, but what have you guys been hearing from fans? What has the feedback been like?
The feedback's been all positive. Yeah, we played our first U.S. show in New York a couple days ago, and it's just awesome to see people being really receptive to this music. At the end of the day, we're just trying to make music to get people, inspired and motivated and just feel good about themselves, and because we love doing it, and we're seeing that with the audience, and it's just, we're having a great time.
We were told that New York crowds tend to They're the type of crowd to kind of stand there, arms crossed, especially on a Monday night, which is when the show was. Yeah, but people were moving at the show. It was great. So I think we made a good impression.
Nice. Now you guys also did the pop-up shop for the Strokes there, but you guys did the DJ set for that, right?
We did, yeah. Jake and I did. That was a lot of fun. Yeah.
And you guys DJ after your shows too. I think you guys are doing that tonight too.
I don't know if we're doing it tonight, but yeah, we like to throw parties basically when we play shows. We don't just want it to be like a show and then goodbye. We want to kind of keep the night going as long as possible. So not tonight, but definitely in the future we'll be DJing. Yeah.
All right, so one-off shows right now. Any plans for some touring, especially to promote this new EP?
We're gonna hopefully hit the road sometime in the fall, but we don't have anything lined up yet. We're just working on a couple things, but we'll probably confirm them soon enough, I'd say.
Okay. And then for those that haven't heard of ROMES yet, or listened to Believe, or checked out the EP, what is different about ROMES from any other artists out there?
I think it's how close we are as friends. We've been best friends, like we're pretty much brothers for 15 years now. We all live with one another. We're pretty much inseparable. So I think that has translated into this intangible chemistry that we all have with one another, and I think that comes across in the music and in our live shows and just kind of everything we do in life. There's this chemistry that the four of us have with one another, and it's pretty special.